When Benjamin Bunny grew up, he married his cousin Flopsy.
Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. A lot of you ask, where do I get all this time from?
Well, as you can see, I'm doing two things in only one time. See, I am painting but also listening to audiobooks.
Well, where did I get this from? I actually made it myself using Python. And today I'm going to show you how you can all make your own audiobooks using Python. So let's get started.
Okay, so now I will show you how you can make a smart audiobook reader. So first we will go to the Google Chrome. So now we have to write python.org. Then we have to do downloads. And then we're going to download this one, Python. And I already have it downloaded. So that's why I don't have to do it. But you can also do it. Okay, so after you downloaded it, you can also do PyCharm. You have to type PyCharm. Press on the first one. Then download. Download the community one. I already have it downloaded. And after it's downloaded and also installed, I'm going to open my PyCharm. Okay, so it's going to show this. Now we're going to press on new project. Okay, and we are going to name this, for example, Roby 10 minutes cool. Okay, then we are going to create a project. And then it is going to show this. It's going to show a screen. And so then that is what I'll show you, that how you can create your own smart audiobook reader. So it's still downloading. And we are going to have to write a line of coding before we can actually read our book. Okay, so it came. Now what we have to do is we have to go to File. Then we have to open a new one. Okay, then we have to do Python file. Then we're going to name this Python file maybe Roby. Let's say, for example, Roby. Okay, then we're going to save. And it's going to create this. So now we have to write print. So this one. And then print with a parameter. We have to write hello world. You can write anything else that you want. Hello world. You can write anything else that you want. Now you want to do right here that run file in Python console. You're going to click that. And then it says right here, hello world. Okay, so since now we know that it is working, what we're going to do is we're going to go to terminal. After going to terminal, we are going to download a package. Now, that package we're going to call pip. So pip install for me a package called Python. So PYTTS. Python text to speech. So that's what PYTTS. Python text to speech version 3x3. Okay, so pip install PYTTSX3. Return. And so it is going to be installing that one. And then after installing, so it's still installing, it might take a little while. After installing, we are going to delete this line that we actually wrote. We're going to write something else. So it's already downloaded. It's already installed. So that's why we're going to delete this. We're going to write import. Import. This one, import. Then we are going to write PYT. See, it came right here. Okay, so that is our first line. Now, our second line. So now we are going to name a variable. This can be anything. I'm going to name it Faatiha. So Faatiha, what you have, your variable is going to be PYTTSX3, exactly that one. Then we're going to do dot init, and it's going to come. Init is actually the abbreviation of initialize it. So we're just going to write init. And then our next line, we're going to say that Faatiha, you have to say something. Faatiha dot, you're going to do that say, so right here, say, and maybe it's going to say that, how are you? How are you? Okay? Then we're going to do another line, and we're going to say that Faatiha, what you're going to do is that Faatiha dot run and wait. You have to run that and then you have to wait. Okay, so with these 4 lines of coding, it should actually say, how are you, our computer.
How are you?
See, it said that. So this is how you can make your computer say something. But we don't want that. I mean, we want our computer to read our book, but it's not reading our book. It's just saying something random. Now I'm going to show you how you can actually make it read the book. First, we have to go to terminal. Then we have to install another package. So we're going to call pip, and we're going to say that pip install for me another package called caps lock P. So it's py. Before it was just lowercase, now it's going to be uppercase. Py and then uppercase PDF2, version 2. Except that time we put an X3 for the version 3. This time we're not going to put the X to show version. It's just, so PYPDF2. So pip install this package. So now it is going to be installing. Then after it's installed, see it says done. So that means the installation is done. So we are going to go to the beginning of the line 2. And we're going to create 2 more lines. And in this line, and right here, we're actually going to create a new variable. We are going to name this book. So book is equals to open. See, for this one, open. We're going to put 1 parameter. Actually, we're going to put 2 parameters. But first, in one of the parameters, we are going to put the PDF version of our book that we wanted to read. So actually, we're going to go to Google. And then we are going to download the PDF version. So we're gonna, what PDF version? Here, it came right here. So what I search is object-oriented programming Python PDF. This is the one I'm going to try out inside my PyCharm. So this one, we're gonna click on that, and it's gonna show us this Python, this actually PDF. So now we're gonna press the download button, and then we're gonna say that it has to be downloaded as that. So then we're going to save it in PyCharm projects, and then we actually have to save it in RDS. This is the new one. Okay, and it's going to save. So we're going to save. There we go. It saved our book, our PDF that we downloaded. Okay, so now let's go back to our PyCharm. Now we are going to actually find it in here. If we have downloaded correctly in the correct spot, it should come up right here. So then this one, right? So that's why we are going to write here our name of the PDF. Object oriented should come. Object oriented Python tutorial.pdf, comma. Then we are actually going to comma. No, not comma inside. Comma outside. Still inside the parentheses, but just outside the parameters. Then we are going to put another parameter where we're going to say RB, read binary. Okay, that's what it's going to do. Now what we want is that it should actually, remember that package that we downloaded? It has to import just like the other one that we did, the pyttsx3. It also has to, so import, which one? Import our second package. So here, import this one. Now what we have to do is that we have to create another line right underneath the variable book, and this time inside here we will name another variable called PDF reader. So PDF reader, PDF reader. PDF reader is equals to, so what it's gonna do is that we're gonna call our second package that we downloaded dot PDF file reader. So capital PDF file reader, and it should come with that one, PDF file reader. Okay, and then after that we have to put a parentheses, and inside the parentheses we have to put in our book. There we go, the variable. This time we won't put the parameters since it is declaring as a variable. We already declared it as a variable. Okay, now next we want to create another line, and this time we have to actually name another variable called pages. With this variable pages, we will understand that our program actually read the book, and it's going to show that how many pages that book actually has. So pages is equals to PDF reader, okay, PDF reader dot, so PDF reader dot num pages, basically number of the pages. Okay, then we have to put an enter, and then we're gonna say that print this one right here, print that the pages, print pages, correct? So now we are actually gonna press run. It should show right here that how many pages actually has. But first, let's go and check that actually how many pages does our book have. So it has, our PDF has, it actually has 111 pages. Okay, so if we did the coding, the Python correct, then it should show us that it has 111 pages. We actually, from terminal, we have to go to the Python console, and that is where it's gonna show. So press run.
How are you?
111 pages. So it does say how are you, but still it says that it says that it has 111, which is the correct number of pages. Now I'm going to show you that how your app, that your smart audiobook reader, can actually read the book for you. So what we're going to do is that after the initialize, we're going to create another one. So now, after we created another 8th line, we're going to write that page. This time not pages, but page. We're declaring another variable. Page is equals to PDF reader dot get pages. Get page, so it came right here, this one. Get page now, but when we actually read the book ourselves, then we start from page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. But the computer actually doesn't. The program actually doesn't. It actually starts from page number 0. Page number 0 means page number 1, actually, correct? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how they do it. We do page number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we read page number 5, it reads page number 4. When we read page number 6, it reads page number 5, right? So if we write that read page number 7 for them, not for us, that means we would be reading page number 8. For them, they would be reading page number 7. So, right, page equals to another variable, page equals to PDF reader dot get page 7. Now we're gonna create another line. Okay, so now we're going to name another variable called text. So, we're gonna write text equals to page, not pages, but extract, no space, extract, capital T, extract text, and then with parentheses, we'll write nothing in there. And we're gonna delete how are you with the parameters, and this time in here, we will write our variable text. Okay, it should read. Okay, so now let's press the run. Okay, so it's gonna
OOP in Python. 2.
yeah, it's a minute.
Object oriented
Actually,
means directed towards
coming.
objects. In other words, it means functionally directed towards modeling objects. This is one of the many techniques used for modeling complex systems by describing a collection of interacting objects by their data and behavior.
So, dear viewers, this is actually how you can make a smart audiobook reader. And so you don't have to read the books. It will read books for you. All you have to do is listen. So now you all saw how to make your own audiobook using Python. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Assalamu alaikum.